Hi everybody and welcome to the London session update with myself, Kathleen Brooks, on Friday the 20th of September 2013. Well, what a week it has been. This should be renamed Life After Bernanke, Life After the big taper no-show. That was the biggest news of this week, that the Fed decided not to taper. Now there's increasing expectations that they'll actually wait to start tapering until next year, till the new governor comes in. So we're very much left in flux. There's a lot of uncertainty around Fed monetary policy, but what it means at the moment is that monetary conditions are still very, very loose in the US, and the US being one of the most important central banks in the world, that's good news for overall liquidity assets. So we've seen some large gains over the last 2 days. Emerging market currencies, we've also seen big gains in stocks. Take a look here at the S&P 500. The reason why I'm showing it to you is because it made another record high yesterday on Thursday, the 19th of September. It got above 70, it got to 1729. Before that, the high had been 1690. You to see is just focus on the right hand side of that chart. The last candle there, we are falling back a little bit today. Now that is quite normal in this environment on a Friday, profit taking, especially after we get to record highs. But I'm slightly concerned as well. I'm going to be watching this very, very closely because the markets do know that tapering will have to happen, but they just don't know the timing of it now, which actually makes uncertainty even greater in markets. And one thing the markets don't like, and that is uncertainty. So I think this could be a bit of a torturous rally in the S&P 500, whereby there's a lot of profit taking at any new record high. The markets go in and out and actually end up trading in quite a tight range. Now, the next major event, if you like, for the S&P 500, for US assets, is going to be those September payrolls, and we've got to wait a few weeks for them yet. So there could be, there certainly is a room for room for a lot of uncertainty in the markets there, which could start weighing on the S&P 500. So we don't necessarily think that there could be further gains after reaching these record highs, and that markets might just start to, or the Fed impact on markets may just start to wear off a little bit. Now, the euro as well, that was one of the key beneficiaries. Let's take a look at this daily chart as well. A key beneficiary of dollar weakness on the back of that FOMC meeting. But as we come up to the end of the week, we are just seeing it scale back. It's lost control of that 130.50 level. So at the lows of the day today, 135.50 level, sorry, I should say, at the lows of today, around about that 135.20 level. 135 is a very big level of support. That was a good resting zone on Wednesday after that FOMC decision. Then we get 134.50, which was the high from August 20th. And then we've really got to go back all the way to 133.80 and then potentially down to 132.80, which is the 50-day moving average. So there's a lot of support on the way down. The other thing that we'd point out is that we're very close now, or relatively close, I should say, now to that 136.60 level, which was the high from the 4th of February when the ECB came in and said, we don't like this level, and they caused it to drop 800 pips. So the next ECB meeting, which is also a couple of weeks away right now, that could really reflect some concerns about euro strength. So even though the euro has been strengthening on the back of dollar weakness, going forward over the next couple of weeks, we're a little bit concerned about euro. We think any move towards 136 could be met with some selling pressure, largely because we think the ECB will come in because they won't be comfortable with it at that level. The other thing you have to point out, we've got German elections over the weekend. That's causing as well some people to take money off the table. An outright win for Merkel is expected. However, if there was any type of upset, like she had to form a grand coalition, that could weigh heavily on the euro. So do watch out for those election results. It could be an interesting Monday morning. Okay, everyone, thanks for joining. Bye-bye.